was watching you. Nobody worried about you, or had to worry about you. There was no stress, no pressure involved. It gave you all the time in the world to grow up and become a real human being. It was a simple life. It was my mom and my dad, my little brother and me. That was it. Well, of course, we had some cousins and some aunts and uncles who I adored, and a couple of friends to shoot baskets with when school was over at the end of the day, and that was it. I didn't own a bicycle. I never owned a bicycle. I had a pair of roller skates, but there was no place to put a bicycle. My dad and my mom were great people. They were. My mom still is a great person. She's coming on 97. Please don't tell her that I told you that, because she's kind of sensitive about her age, although there's nothing wrong with 97. She's a great lady. My dad, God bless him, he was my hero. He was just an average shopkeeper, but he was my hero. And he decided on the day that I was born that he was going to go out and buy a little movie camera, little tiny one, and film the rest of my life until I was grown up. And the same with my little brother, who was coming along pretty soon too. And that's what he did. He made movies of our whole family growing up in Brooklyn. Nothing special, but when I look back on that now, wow, what a feeling. How great it is. If I close my eyes, I can almost hear my mother calling, Neil, go find your brother at his home. It's time for supper. Hurry on. And I see two boys racing up two flights of staircase, squirming into Papa's embrace, and his whiskers warm on their face. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Two floors above the butcher, first door on the right, light filled to the brim as I stood by my window and looked out on the Brooklyn Road. And I can still recall smells of cooking in the hallways, rubbers drying in the doorways, and report cards I was always afraid to show. Your mom had come to school as I'd sit there softly crying. Teacher'd say, he's just not trying. Got a good head if he'd apply it, but you know yourself, it's always somewhere else. I built me a castle with dragons and kings, and I'd ride on with them as I stood by my window and looked out on those Brooklyn roads. I thought of going back, but all I'd see are strangers' faces and all the scars that love erases. But as my mind walks through those places, I'm wondering what's come of them. To some of the young boy come home to my room? Does he dream what I did as he stands by my window and looks out on those Brooklyn roads? Brooklyn roads.